Welcome to Nexus Trades, where we provide trade setups for the future. Today, we have compiled a list of the Nifty 50 stocks. Around, I haven't taken stocks above 2000 and below 50. I haven't taken into considerations. So I have taken 34 stocks, and out of the 34 stocks, I have found entries for this week. That is tomorrow, 17th to Friday, 17th to 21st. Be it intraday or positional. So let's start. First one is Asian Paints right now. As you can see, this is the 1 hour chart. As you can see, is a strong trend line. There's a strong trend line over here. This is the 1 hour chart. So I would say over here, 1862, it's a very strong resistance point. I don't think so. It will break it. It might have a fall back again. Or you can take a trade on the trend line. So anything is possible over here according to the Nifty market. It seems like a good pattern over here. There is a good entry in this week for sure. So the next one is UPL. UPL on the other hand, this is the 1 hour chart. As you can see, just like Asian Paints, it has a trend line and it has been following that. So this is the 1 hour chart. One second, let's just make this 1 day. As you can see, this is a very strong resistance. After this breaks this, which it won't from my perspective, because it doesn't seem like it's too strong enough to break it. In this week, we'll see what happens. Either it can go up, it can go down. That's totally up to you. So that is for UPL. Next up is ONGC. ONGC is having a bearish pattern mostly. This is the 1 hour chart. I'll show it to you in 1 day. As you can see, it has been following this again. So if I take it to 1 hour, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. See, as you can see, there is a really good bearish opportunity. I think if it breaks this, there is a high chance of a good fall over here. So it's totally up to you how much stop loss you should keep, how much target you should keep, because we provide patterns over here, and from the patterns you can decipher whether you want to take a bearish trade, bullish trade, what is your points you need, the stop loss you want to keep. Next stock is Tata Steel. So Tata Steel over here has been following this trend line since 27th of the last month. So this is where it is, and from the candles it seems like it's not going to break it right now. Looking at the day chart, looking at the 1 hour chart, we'll see with the day chart, and let's see if there's any difference. If it shows, day charts are mostly used for positional, but sometimes it helps in intraday too. So here also the shadows look really big. There's a huge pin bar formed, so I don't think so it's going to stay. I think it's going to fall down more. We'll see tomorrow or the week. Next is Reliance, our favorite motor buy. As you can see, this is Reliance. Reliance, as of now, there is a strong channel it's following. It's not such a great pattern as of now. This is a high, all-time high of Reliance. So here is a main point we should consider. A breakout from here is possible. If it's bearish, I would presume it's possible to take, but I wouldn't suggest on a bullish take above this, because it would be a bit difficult to say right now. So what I'm trying to say is that every trade, if usually all the pro traders over here usually take a trade only after retracement. So retracement is extremely useful, because sometimes some stocks go bearish or bullish and they come back. It's called a trap mostly. So if you take it at the beginning of the breakout, maybe a stop loss might be hit. But if you wait for a proper retracement, there is a 90% more opportunity for you to get it as a good trade, a green trade, if you want to say. The next stock we're going to look is ITC. ITC over here seems like it's going to fall. And this is a 1 day chart. We can make it 1 hour. So this is the 1 hour chart. Okay, I think we can draw one more horizontal line over here to just make it even. So I think it's more of a bearish opportunity right now from the looks of it, but we'll see in the future. JSW Steel having, oh my god, Zerodha. Sometimes Zerodha is having a lot of bugs nowadays, by the way. The lines you draw the next day, it won't be there. Some huge issues. Hope Zerodha will fix all this. Yeah. So this seems like a really good opportunity over here. JSW Steel. The trend line it has been following since 27th of last month, and there is a very strong resistance over here. If it breaks this, there is a chance for 275. Now it's at 265. So this is a high possibility of going bullish, also high possibility of going bearish, as it is a very strong resistance. Next stock we're going to look at is Concur. Concur had a huge drop from around 449. Now it's around 379, as you can see. So as per the trend line, I think it will fall more down there. As per the Nifty market, mostly the Nifty market. As you know, last Friday Nifty had fallen. I don't know how much points. It's fallen a lot of points actually. So I think there will be a push from the institutional investors to go upwards. So we can hope Nifty to go upwards. The Nifty falling reason is not actually clear. Maybe it's the international markets news, the vaccine, Corona increasing, but the market and the present economic scenario and the stock market doesn't seem to match properly. It's not really clear what's the situation. So this is Tata Motors. Tata Motors looks bullish. The 1 hour chart also, as you can see over here, there's a trend line. If you follow this, there is a high opportunity that might go bullish. So I think that's also fine for now. Okay, which is this? This is IndusInd Bank. As you can see, this is a 1 day chart. A strong. I would suggest a sell below 474.50 and a buy above 535.95. But this seems like a very strong resistance and support. So let's see how this plays out too. RPL Bank. Okay, RPL Bank looks really good. If you look at it, see the shadows over here. There are a lot of shadows. The shadows are getting bigger and bigger. I think there's a good bearish opportunity right here. So the bearish opportunity would be selling below 534.10. Also give a look at the trend line while taking the trade and also the Nifty market. Over here, SBIN over here is at a very odd stage. SBIN had gone as far. This is the pattern it has found. 200 was the most strongest resistance it had in a while since it had fallen in Corona times. It has broken 200 as Nifty fell on Friday. It fell. I would suggest Nifty has been as a positional trade mostly because Nifty doesn't. State Bank of India doesn't give huge moves as usual, but positionally, I think it's a very good investment because it's a bank and it's a government provided bank. So I think it's extremely useful to go for a positional. Holding it would not be a bad also. I think it would be a very good thing. Next is Kotak Bank. Kotak Bank over here, as you can see, this is the 1 day chart. If you look at the 1 day chart, it's slowly falling, going up and up and up until it breaks it. There's a huge opportunity above this right now. So we'll see how it plays out over here. Yeah, okay. Federal Bank, sorry, it's not Federal Bank. This is Kotak Bank. Kotak Bank, I would suggest, I think it's a good opportunity to buy at the trend line. And the resistance over here is 1097. For 1400 would be the better one. Also, this resistance is very strong, 1013. So take a look at that. Next, we're looking at Punjab National Bank. Over here I've just did something different over here. I have drawn two zones just to make it clear. See, this is the resistance zone. As you can see, it has touched here and fallen down. Over here is a support zone. It has touched here. It hasn't touched here right now. But these two will give you a clear indication about how the trades might go. Also over here, I would suggest to give a candle confirmation before confirming on the zones. Zones only don't help in the trade also. So this doesn't look clear right now, but it's just an looking at it, it looks kind of having a chance of going for a good trade, either bullish or bearish right now. This is the Bank of Baroda. Sorry, Bandhan Bank. Bandhan Bank right here. Look at this. It's following a trend line and it seems like it's going to go down. Once it breaks this, there's a huge opportunity, which is right now it's 287.72, 287.72, 287.2, oh, 87.72. If it breaks it, there is a chance for it to go to 264. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe in a week or so. Let's see what happens. Next one would be Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda is not the best thing to trade right now, but doesn't look that great. It's just a strong support over here. I wouldn't consider taking a trade over here. I would just ask you to watch this stock. Apollo Tires has been following a channel of sorts right here. So this channel has been going up and it seems like it's still going to go up with my views. But over here, as you can see, there are two dojis, two candles, the same shape. You can either call it a marvelous if you want it. So there is a chance of a bearish movement right here. Let's see. I'm expecting a bullish, but the candle shows bearish. So technical analysis king. So I'm expecting a bearish. Over here, the next stock which I'm going to show you is Lupin. Lupin had a great movement some 2 or 3 days ago, I think on Friday. So if you look at this chart, this is going to look really cool because this is the 1-day chart of Lupin. And if you look here, the only support over here is this is right now it's at 1020. There is a huge opportunity to go to 1072. The support I drew over here is 1182. The support it has to break, resistance it has to break is 1074. So 1018 to 1074, I think that's a really good opportunity. This is a 1-day chart. I had considered the 1-month chart for drawing the resistance, support and resistance actually. See, if you look at this, look at this. Over here is 1000, 2018, and over here is 1081. The only support over here I see is 1087, 72. Yeah, that range itself. So this is, I think, is a really good trade. I think this will go for a good positional trade also if you look at it. So that's about it. This is for the week, and hope you have a profitable day, a green day. So thank you. Take care. Have a great weekend.